So, next question. When do you switch from one manifestation to the next? This is from Leslie. So, Leslie, you're always manifesting. I need people to really, really understand this. You are always manifesting. From when you wake up in the morning to when you go to bed at night, you are always manifesting. Some things are going to come more quickly to you than others, but manifestation is a lifestyle. And if you look at it as a task, like I need to sit down, I need to manifest the house, and I need to manifest the car and manifest the job, then you are never going to be at a place where manifestation comes easily to you. Of course, you sit down and you follow the 7 steps, the pause penny 7 steps to manifest the house, the job, the baby, the soulmate, the money, whatever it is. But on a daily basis, when you get the house, the job, the money, the baby, in order to keep all of that, to keep that vibration and keep more coming into your life, you have to make manifestation a lifestyle. It has to be part of who you are, how you show up in this world. You say your gratefuls, you're saying your affirmations, you're visualizing whatever it is you want. But you're going to have more than one thing at a time. Like, for example, right now, this is another thing I'd say. When you're manifesting, there's lots of manifestation coaches and gurus and stuff out there. Remember, it doesn't matter who you follow that you might really like in the manifestation sphere. Everybody has something to work on themselves. Nobody is perfect, right? And for me, this is just a side story. My little girl is almost 4. She's 4 in April. And this morning she said to me, her name is Penelope. And this morning she said to me, Emily in her class said, when I grow up, I want to be like my mommy. And Penelope said to me this morning, Mommy, Emily said, when I grow up, I want to be like my mommy. So when I grow up, I want to be like you. As in, she wants to be like me. And I remember stopping and having this thought and thinking, oh God, Penelope, I hope you're not like me. And the reason is, yes, there are lots of great things and I like to inspire people and put stuff out there, but I also wonder how good of a parent I really am and how present I am and how much value I put on my work. And so I just want you to remember that as well. I think I'm digressing a lot here, but like, there's always something that people need to work on. And just because they're out there and you think of them or some people as a guru, remember, nobody is perfect. And if I can manifest something, you can too, right? But so when you're manifesting, in our manifestation box, the pause penny manifestation box, like this, we have 3 things that you're manifesting, and it's 7 steps. So your top 3 things that you want. So it could be, for me, on the last manifestation challenges, I want to build a manifestation community. Right now, it's about getting certain podcast guests, and also I want to write a book. But there are so many other things that I want in my life as well, but they're not at the forefront of my mind. So when you're manifesting, you can have lots of things, but if you want to, I would suggest focusing on your top few things, because your brain can't take in loads of different things, right? You know, you need to like start taking action towards certain things that you want in your life. And if you've only gotten a certain amount of time in the day and you're focused on 10 different things, you're only going to half-ass most of them. So think about it like that. But let's say let's say I'm manifesting having a manifestation queen community. That's what I was manifesting on the last manifestation challenge. And on the next manifestation challenge, I'm manifesting writing a book. So I'm still going to bed at night, visualizing myself with this community, doing my own events, being on stage. But in the background, I saw Hay House have a book writing workshop in London in March. I booked myself on it because that's what you do when you're a manifester. You take action. You want to do something, you book the flights, you book the tickets, you get your ass there, right? Don't just sit on it. Don't just faff around. A lot of people talk about what they want to do, but they get jack shit done because they don't take the action. I saw it. When I wanted to start a podcast, I had put it out in my mind. I was like, I'd love to do a podcast, love to start a podcast. And then I saw a podcast course. And I was like, that's my sign. I'm going to do the podcast course. And I did it. Whereas if you're sitting on stuff, if you're overthinking about it, snap out of it. Because, you know, excuses never manifested anything. Overthinking never manifested anything. You've got to take the action. So you're always manifesting. But if there's a couple things in your head, what I typically would advise is you go to bed and you're visualizing something like I'm visualizing being on stage, right? But I'm also visualizing having the book, but they can be put together because it's part of the bigger plan. So I see myself, maybe my visualization expands into me having an event where I'm signing books and then getting on stage for the manifestation community. Maybe, you know, if they're totally and utterly separate, but they can all be worked into your life, really. Like maybe you're manifesting a soulmate and a new job. Well, maybe you see yourself, you know, going on a date after work. Like it can all be worked in together. So don't just think you have to focus on one thing at a time. It can be a few things, but don't make it so many things that your mind can't focus on what you want. But you can manifest as many things as you want. But at a certain points in your life, you need to break them down into actionable steps. I loved this one this morning. This one was hilarious. I had to ask her what this meant, actually. She said,